Very good morning. How are you guys doing today? Yeah, it's a beautiful Sunday. I would say it's raining, but it's nice. Sometimes you just need to be home. So today it's a Sunday. I'm not going to give you some inputs about the coaching part of it, but it's a great day. You are at home, so I thought about some topic that I can talk about. So I thought about talking about relationship, right? When we go and coach a lot of people, there are lots of people who come up and say, we could do have more if we had a great relationship. Every person, every entrepreneur, every person has to have a great relationship if you want to do good in what you're trying to do. Believe me, if you feel that you're great at work and you don't have a great relationship, you're doing well. I don't agree. I really don't. You need to balance your life. It's very important to balance your life. So some people come and say we have a difficult relationship. Everybody knows that relationships are difficult, and lots of reasons could be there. It could be that there could be issues with money. There could be issues with homes, right? There are lots of fights on homes. Their relationship with kids. There are issues with work, and the kids are there, egos are there, sex, anything, you name it, and there could be issues with regards to relationship. So and some people come and say that we're not just made for each other, or there's nothing common between each other, we're not right for each other. Have you heard these kind of terms? Yeah, it's very strange. It feels bad sometimes when I hear all this. So we are all humans, and we have all our fair share of emotions, imbalances, pain and hurt, but it's all why, because we are humans, because of which we are having these problems and relationship issues. So when I thought, why not read? So I read a lot of books in terms of psychology about relationship, apart from what I do in terms of coaching, executive coaching. So I read that, and so these psychologists came up with a lot of concepts of why it happens. It's very important to go to the root cause of it, right? So I went to the why of it, and what they said was relationship or love. It's basically it's like riding a bicycle. Don't get me wrong, yeah. Let me explain what this all means. So what they're trying to say is when you are driving for the first time, you have your gearboxes, you have a steering. So for the first time, you're like very conscious, okay, very alert, mind is alert. Similar thing happens in relationship when you're meeting the first time. Remember college days, you're meeting a girl, you're all set up, perfumes, and your mind is racing. What should I do? What should I not do? You lose your sleep, you lose your food, right? You go all crazy. And then after some time, what happens? After some time, let's go back to your driving part of it. After some time, you know what it is all about, right? Your subconscious mind is ready. So even if you are just, you're starting from home, you don't have to think about the gear and all. It all comes in. Similarly, in your relationship, that dawns inside you, right? That dawns inside you, and you start things for granted. That's where the thing starts, because the conscious mind drives it to unconscious mind, and it automates the process. That's where the thing starts working differently. By the way, this is the mind that is doing it. You are not doing it. Your heart is not doing it. Your mind is doing it, right? So you need to change that. That's very important to change. We'll talk about it more. And so as I mentioned, the shift happens from subconscious mind from conscious mind to subconscious mind. And slowly you have these dialogues like, pehle to aisa na the. You used to be very loving, right? You remember that was, and you used to be like that, because it's not you who are changing it, especially for the men, right? The women are slightly high on the relationships part of it. So it changes, right? And aap badal gaye ho, right? These are some of the things that happen. So what happens with the mind? A mind is always there to help you survive and to keep you safe. So when there is fights, it comes up with some nonsensical justification and irrational behavior, right? And also a lot of communication goes for a toss. So I would like you to be aware when these fights happen, the small fights. I'm not talking those big fights when there's a fight for house, there's a fight for emotional, or there's a fight when nowadays we heard a lot of extramarital affairs, right? I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the little fights that happen, and sometimes those little fights blow out of the proportion. Save it. It doesn't make sense to have these kind of fights, right? It's all about the perception and the assumption that you're making. Have the right perception and assumption. Even in office, if you have a team, have the right assumption. If a person is going to leave, he's not going for a job or trying to, have the right person. Maybe there's an actual need for it, right? By the way, I'm not talking about abusive behavior. If there's abusive behavior, get out right away, right? Get out right away. Don't try to work on the relation, because generally the boys, if they're doing it, just get out of it. It's no use giving him that opportunity, believe me. So what happens if there's a big fight happening? What these psychologists say is, just go look eye to eye, right? Hold the hand, with both hands, hold the hand and look eye to eye. It's a huge difference, believe me. Suddenly, because what happens is, even these fights that are there, after a couple of days it goes away, right? After a couple of hours it goes away. So why, right? It's just that egos are coming to play. So cut it there and save the time and save those relationships, because sometimes it goes out of bounds, and it's many times very difficult to save this relationship. So the other thing is, have you noticed that when you're driving, when I used to drive, I used to have these problems. When I'm driving, I'm looking straight at the person side by side. That's a problem. We're having more fights. Phones, WhatsApp, emails, more fights. Why? Because you're not looking at each other, and that's why the fight increases. So we are not angels, neither we are devils. We're good people, and we love to collaborate. We love to have people around us. Even on Facebook, when we're not there, we send some post and nobody likes it, you feel bad, and somebody says, yes, I like it, you feel good about it, right? Or somebody messages, you feel good. So that's the idea. Sometimes because of the way we speak, especially for the men, we go out of our bounds and be more threatening to our loved ones. You can't be threatening. You need to know where to draw a boundary. So that's what I wanted to say. And if the person has made a mistake, if it's a small mistake, just let him say sorry and finish it off. Give him a chance, save a relationship. It's very difficult to get a relationship. Maybe the person may be your soulmate, and you may be just letting him go away. So just think about it and do whatever it takes to save the relationship. Lately I saw this beautiful movie called Lunchbox. Very nice movie, very soul touching movie. If you've not seen it, please do see that movie. Very nice movie where the person is old age and still looking for love. So while you are still young, do whatever it takes. Do whatever it takes to save a relationship. The other people, for those who are away from their families and for the money, they are away from the city, different cities, staying in different cities. Doesn't make sense. Go back. I would seriously say, go back to your family. Money will come, trust the universe. They will give you the money. Just go be with the family. They need safety and security. They need somebody to hug. They need somebody to feel that you're there. And if you're the lucky ones, not like me who's without family, if you are the lucky one, go give a hug to your loved ones. It may be your mother, it may be your father, it may be your girlfriend, your kid, your daughter. I love my daughter, so just go hug your daughter if she's around, hug your son. It's a Sunday, it's a beautiful day, take them out, just be with them for some time. It's a beautiful thing that you can do to them. And so save your family, and don't fight. If you have a fight, remember, hold your hand, right? That will make a huge difference. If you are hurt by any chance, forgive. Just forgive them, because you're holding on to rotten potatoes, right? So before you go away, think of the person who has hurt you, and think that you forgive them. The day you forgive, you'll fly. You'll be liberated. Really, you'll be liberated. So go try these out. And if you're feeling sad, or if you're feeling that you're away, I have a song for you, and this is for those who are missing the families, or who are separated from the loved ones. So if you meet them, say hello to them, be friends with them. It's no use having that hatred for others, right? So there's a song for you, and till I play the song, go have fun. We'll catch up again next week. It's been a slightly long video, but I hope like it. Do comment on what you feel about what I say, right? So here's a song for you. I love it. I hope you love it too. This is a beautiful song, it's saying when you meet somebody, your ex, haath milane ruk jana. Beautiful language. साथ में कोई हो
तुम्हारे दूर से ही तुम मुस्काना, लेकिन मुस्कान हो वैसी कि जिसमें इकरार नहीं, लेकिन मुस्कान.
Go, have fun. I think that's it for today. Let's connect later on. Take care. Ciao. Bye. Love you.